face. I didn't have sideburns, but they were just long pieces of hair. It's, oh my God, what a bloody relief that is. All right, now I'm free. But who knows? We might go into lockdown again and might have to do the same bloody video in another 6 months' time. Who knows? I'll catch you guys later.
All right. If it's voiceover work, it would be the voice only. Better than replacing them with a bad sound like that. Sounds terrible. And thank you for the fart there, Emerald Rangers. We're caught up with chat. Let's get back into it. I hate how there's no music. Oh, now there's music. So it sounds like the main... Oh, we got an achievement. Yes!
The flying things back there.
Not with those shoes.
I forgot how crazy
What
this
is this game? I get when you... Okay, so here's the thing. When you're playing it by yourself, there's a sense of detachment where you don't really care. Like, you're like, okay, right, it wants to be weird, fine. But when you're playing it and there's other people watching, you then kind of get a little bit more conscious of the fact that you're shooting a baby coming out of a dolphin's ass.
For a while. It's been a bit of a chaotic stream, but
yeah, and these two, you know, this is going to be their last ever stream, so they're going to make the most of these next hour or so.
It's not the last stream for us. Never, never, never.
It will be the last one on Since Spacies.
No, never, never.
No, if that's the last one, I'm telling my mom.
Yeah, I'm telling my mum too. If this is the last ever stream.
Nice, and an achievement for my efforts just then too. Okay, dude, you...
Something inside
West
me.
Fiend one was the most challenging so far. Yep. Yeah, come on, we haven't got time for that. Come on.
Is that the Millennium Falcon? Yes, there.
Is that a Wookiee?
This way.
I've already beaten it. What?
Yes, there. This way.
A few people who are in chat who have actually never seen you before. Sorry, guys, this is what he looks like.
Sorry to break the illusion. I'm just an annoying white guy like Brian. I'm sorry.
I pictured him being so much more smaller and weaker looking. Ta-ta. Good thing he's tall. He can look right over the top of the sunflowers. Head out of the way.
There's no one here.
Oh, I like that. He actually tells you that there's no point going on. Oh, I found it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the man who is more sinister than a plan hatched by Dr. Robotnik.
Old gamers are really
Say
bad at
good
that.
day to
As soon
True
as you mention
Sinister.
Sport game. Oh no, I don't want to play sport. Nothing wrong with sports games.
G'day, True Sinister. I am still setting
Jeez,
up.
you cut that fine.
Shouldn't be too long. I estimate I will be
Yes.
about 310 seconds long.
Man, that's early, isn't it? Like we just got on, and then now all of a sudden we've got everything happening.
You haven't even played.
I haven't even picked up a controller yet. So we are going to be playing a game
it's not really
called
that exciting.
Slaps and Beans. It's really hard to explain what slaps and beans is because it sounds crap. Thank you for the follow.
I'm thinking of changing the layout of the
UK,
stream.
and also thank you for the follow, Tesco Value Scampy Fan.
I keep doing it though. I haven't found a stream setup that I like. Long term, that is. I think this is the longest I've been setup.
Welcome to Since
Anyway, I'll save this chat for when I get started. Be right back.
Alright.
Does it work? Oh no! What the hell's happened to
Everybody say a Spacies-sized hello to Emerald Rangers. The biggest, sloppiest and most moist sauce bottle on Twitch.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Hey! Listen!
This is ridiculous.
Coming to a cinema near you. Where is it? Sound move, guy, hurry up. There it is. The ultimate video gamer. 8 years in the making. The legend of... Shut up. She said no whackers, and if you don't understand Australian slang, that's actually quite rude. That's right, this is the one where I wanted to punch the clown in the face. Take your best shot. Saying stuff about my grandmother. What the fuck? Yeah, here he goes. Gets a pie out of his ass and throws it at you.
You can't use arcade, that's only for me.
Thank you for the host there, Maddino.
I'd say Ohio gozaimasu, but that means good morning, and it's very far from... Unless you're in the US, which it might be only 2 a.m.
Hold on, I gotta mute myself for a second.
I mute myself. I like to excite me. I mute myself. That's an insult, man. Like, this guy just needs to be put back in that painting.
Looks like alfalfa with giant Coke glasses.
What was that? All of your friends have been captured.
See, one thing about this game is it does a lot of re-explaining, so you get what's going on.
Okay. No, that's alright, because kids...
Yeah.
Man, think about it. Kids weren't even born.
Okay, roll the drum.
Now, when GameCube was a thing.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
You had to...
It didn't work. What's going on?
Look at all the fine things you brought in today. Let me just have a moment to run the numbers.
256,000 bells. Holy crap.
Did it work and I'm not just hearing it? What's going on?
Oh, wow.
I pressed the button. I disconnected the mic and I reconnected it, and that's just like made the system go. Bleh.
Oh, you guys just don't care about this. Come on now.
Oh, give me a sec, ladies and gentlemen. I have to slap this system. I know you can hear me. Yeah.
Ow.
It wouldn't be a spacey stream
You.
if things
My
didn't
cat freaked out.
shit itself.
It's okay. What are you freaking out for? Oh, that hurt.
Getting there.
Ow. You weren't supposed to carve me up, you buffhead.
Oops, I'm late. Yeah, I know. Thanks for the reminder.
And it started to look like it was working and then it died again. Please don't let me be the one who wins again. I've already got everything.
Is happening?
Not quite. I still need the audio thing. God damn it. All right, let's see if this works.
Stream Deck is not responding. Here we go.
Oh, it's working. Cool.
All right, try it again.
Vinegar Pash has come up as
It's just
today's
not
winner
responding.
for the month. Vinegar Pash wins a cup. We're going to do another coffee mug. So, Vinegar Pash, congratulations
Wait, is it doing any other
on winning a Since
screens?
Spacies mug, as shown off by our model Sonic here.
Now that's odd.
This is a shortened version of the Since Spacies
For whatever
stream
reason,
tonight.
my startup
Tomorrow.
macro is not working. So you know what? I gotta just do this manually. Give me a second. God, it's been a while since I've done this.
That's what
Since Spacies.
Oh, and of course the camera's not on. G'day invaders, welcome to Since Spacies. We don't get music today because the macro is just having a moment. Welcome to the stream, and I'll get the camera sorted out in a second. How you guys doing? It's just going to be one of those streams. You can just tell, can't you? There I am, and it's running as smooth as usual. There we go. Turn on the lights. Oh, geez. Hey, let me just get the desk set up. There we go. How you guys doing? Warning, camera. Oh, wait. I can't hear the audio. Maybe it was running and I just can't hear it. Hang on. Is this on? Give me a second. I'm having a moment. It seems. Give me a second. Wait, no, that's not the program I want. It's just acting stupid today. All right, now I got muted. Okay, can you hear me? Yes, you can. And I'll try the alert again. I don't know how to do your alert. Hang on. This is turning into an awesome stream, isn't it? All right. Events. Is it an event? Oh, that worked. Drink something. Give me a second. Kind of busy here. Cameron. Where are you, Cameron? There we go. So if I test that alert, it should...
Warning.
There we go.
Cameron Ons is fast approaching. Everyone say hello to Cam.
Hello, Cam. How are you doing? Because it's all about you. I got to get a new chair. I should probably get rid of this Elgato goal and replace it with a goal for getting a new chair because this one's failing me. AK Racing, I'm sorry, but it's not a good look. But I've had your chair since 2017, so it's done quite a long time. Can I have your old chair? I need a new... Cameron? No, this one goes into the garage. I have a use for this. I would ask you for my old chair back, but your cat's had its way with it. So, no. Yeah, I have a plan for getting a new chair here, and this chair will be relegated to the garage because I have plans for my garage. Do you want to see my garage? I've been busy. I'm really proud of the garage. This is something I've been working on for quite a while. Because when I first moved in, I'm going to show you 2 photos of what it used to look like. I should have prepared this. Let's see if this works. But anyway, how you guys been? Oh, it worked. I typed in the word garage. It shows me garage pictures. So, all right, that will be, you know what? I don't care if you guys see my number plate. You guys are actually, all right, that's probably the best picture to show you. So we'll stick with that one. And I'm doing this on the fly. So sorry if I'm not reading chat for a second. I want to show you, there's a picture I can use which shows, I can't really use that one because it's not big enough. I want to show you guys the full picture. Okay. And I'll go to what it looks like now. Okay. Now I've got to set that up in not enough lever. That just sounds weird. No, not Sex Dungeon. Show Emerald Rangers the underground part. What? Oh, he hasn't seen it. No. Yeah, the Sex Dungeon. Yeah, that's it. With whips and chains. Yeah, you sick bastards. Give me a second. Well, I just get this up and running. I'm going to have to do it live, have I? Okay. Give me a moment. That startup sound for the Switch is so lame. It works. I get it, but it's over real quickly. There should have been more to it. They could have done a song like a quick 5-second snap. That would have been cool. Okay. All right, so this is what my garage used to look like. All right, all the boxes were all over the shop. There was no shelving, nothing. It was an absolute mess, okay? So that's what it used to look like. And I'll show you one other picture here. Hang on. I don't mind you guys seeing behind the scenes a little. This one. All right, so that gives you a better look at, yeah, my number plate's showing. Yeah, whatever. So that's my garage when I first moved in. This was July last year. So, yeah, I know, doxed. So July last year, yes, I drive a Corolla. I don't drive a big Mercedes-Benz or anything like that. I'm not rich. Okay, so there's that. This is what it looks like now. Everything's all happy days. Everything's all super organized. And I've got... Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. I've got to explain. Dribblesoft would steal your... Okay, so you can see it's still a mess. It's still not quite what I want, but it's certainly better than what it used to be. Yes, I have a bike. Do I ride it? Not as much as I should. I pumped the tires on it today. I need to get a helmet. I lost... How do you lose a bike helmet? I moved house, and then now I wanted to ride the bike. I don't know where the helmet's gone. Fucking who steals a helmet? Your number plate got stolen today. You don't even drive, Cameron. Gnome stole it. Okay, so just to explain what's going on here. Okay, the shelves, I built all these up from parts that I bought from a factory nearby, and they cost probably $400-500 for the lot. I'm super like happy with how these shelves came out. These are like factory standard shelving, and my garage is huge. In case you didn't guess that from the picture I showed you before, it's really high up. I'm not using the garage to its fullest yet. One day I might, but for now we're just using it like a normal garage. And so I'll zoom in a little because I know you guys are little sticky beaks and you want to see everything. Okay, that probably gives you a better image there. Okay, so I bought all these tubs, those storage tubs that you see. They're all Kmart. They're all $9 each. All right. So do the maths. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 8 by 4. So that's 32, and then 32 times 9. That gives you an idea of how much this costs to organize boxes into storage tubs. So there's that. I would say 80% of these tubs are games, and the rest are Christmas decorations, my wife's stuff, and just odds and ends and shit. You know, stuff that you don't want to just leave on the floor, but at the same time, you got to box it, but you don't really want to, but you have to. Because we don't get water in the garage. It's very dry, but it gets humid in the garage. So we had boxes, cardboard boxes that got a little bit damaged with just humidity. And instead of it being firm and upright, they just, you know, drooping and getting damaged. And I was worried that if I had not got to these games in time, that it would have damaged the contents. So, yeah, I hate it when I have to deal with a moldy box. Oh, my God. I'll just remove my camera for a second. Where is my camera? Webcam. There we go. That's my wife's bike. Yes, she rides too. Her helmet didn't go missing. Just mine. I don't know why. Also, you can see the Sonic stuff there, and there's a few Space Invaders stuff, and Sally, if you look in the left, hanging off the actual shelving, that's Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. The neighbors get freaked out when they walk past my house because Mini Chief, who used to be in the background on my room, he's now in the garage looking out, and people get freaked out when they walk past. Where's Wally though? I don't know what you're talking about. I still am going to buy 8 more tubs, so I've still got room to do more storage. So there's that. Yeah, that didn't freak me out because I saw the alert, but thanks for trying. So there's that. Now, if I go to the other photo that I took today, yeah, so this is a mess still. This back corner, it's got boxes and bags on the floor. There's like original Xboxes in those bags and stuff like that. I'm going to buy a bench that will match the shelving, and I'm going to buy 2 benches to go across the back there. And that's going to be my little workstation to do some projects. I'm going to buy a soldering iron. I'm going to learn how to solder because I, want to do manly stuff. And that's what a man would do, is learn how to use tools and be a man. Something like that. But yeah, that's what's been keeping me busy. Fix my Game Boy. Yeah, if I can learn how to do it. Disclaimer: if I break it, then tough shit. I can't help you. But I would love to try and see if I can get into doing stuff like that, because I've got a Mega CD and a Mega Drive, and they are not getting any younger. They do need to get recapped. and this is going to be my gaming area. That's what the game chair is. This is going to be, yes, the Spacies game lab. Emulate everything. Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. I want to get the original hardware working, but I'm not going to use it. It's just so that I know that it works, and I'm going to emulate. I am going to emulate, because I just can't have, I don't have enough room in this place to have all my games up on display. You can see all my games. If I can go back to that other photo, this is where all my games are. Majority. I've got the current stuff, the current gen stuff behind me. Oops. Look at the difference. That was before. Absolute mess. Boxes everywhere. Dog's breakfast. And now it's super organized. I'm so happy. Real happy. It's rare. Also, I got to show you something. I don't know who's going. Oh, okay. Shouldn't show you that one. That should be showing that picture. There we go. Look at my cat. She saw my wife's bag on the table and she starts sitting on the chair, sitting on it using a pillow. How rude. And yeah, this is look at all the mess. I got a cricket bat, the Dyson. That Dyson, it works, but we just can't be bothered using it because it's not cordless. We're just lazy. That's not garbage, by the way. That's just got like bags of old clothes and stuff. We've got to work out what to do. Those items that you see there, they've been sitting there for 6 months. We just don't know what to do with them. But yeah, and that's evil Mimi. She's actually happy, but you can't tell. She's just a really moody looking cat. Oh, also today I spotted this at Kmart, $20 each. Act quick. These are Easter plushies for whatever reason. That was a really weird. So I was in Kmart and I'm looking for the tubs. I'm mainly there to buy storage tubs, and I walk past and I see this. I thought, hang on a minute, isn't that Biggs? That's Biggs the cat, isn't it? And I pick it up, and sure enough, it's got a Sonic tag on it. I'm like, okay, they're selling Sonic stuff in Kmart. And so I went to the kids section, the toy section. I shouldn't call it kids section. It's just toys. You know, adults can play with toys. Yeah, so anyway, I found these. And did I buy them? No. I'm not paying $20 for them each. I got enough plushies. I don't got to have them all. I'm not like that. I like the big one. Yeah, I'm tempted to buy Biggs. If I'm going to buy one, I'm going to buy Biggs. Ghost fighting equipment. What are we talking about? Oh, hang on. I got to go back up. Replace the car with a Daytona USA arcade machine. If I could get the arcade machine to actually drive, that'll make an awesome video, wouldn't it? Ghost fighting equipment. I like the big one. Sonic the Easter Bunny. Oh no, you didn't buy the $400 Space Invaders game. Wait, what? No, I didn't. I'm not that stupid. Oh, the vacuum cleaner's the ghost fighting equipment. Gotcha. Okay. And we've caught up to chat. And by the way, not Cameron. Cameron, no, you don't. You stay still. Emerald, if you want, you can drop in and join on the Discord, but just let me know before you do it because I got to set it up. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Let's get back at look at me. Yeah, Campbell. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I said Cameron. I have a Black Sabbath album. Good for you, Cameron. Good for you. I'll join soon. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't heard from you in a while. I think I should just get started with the game because it's been a while. And so we'll just have a looky here. Donkey Kong. What? Cameron is just posting random shit, just ignoring people because I don't know what the hell he's saying. I'll show you something that I picked up in the garage. It's not super exciting. There is a couple of cool things I picked up in the garage. I will show you. Hang on. So I picked up these PlayStation coasters. I got a set of 4. I forgot I had these, so I'm using them now. Lemmings! Is that really a classic PlayStation game? I wouldn't. Anyway, Gran Turismo and Gran Turismo. And last of all, Twisted Metal and Wipeout. Yeah, so I got these out of the garage, and these are going to go. I don't show these on camera much, but these are always on my desk. I've got these will go with the Super Nintendo ones that I got. I've got that Mario Kart. It's sad that I've actually got this original game. The box is beaten up, but I've got it. That's super loud. Oh no, it's not loud on you guys. Okay. And the classic. And the other classic. So yeah, these are my coasters. I do have one more coaster which I'm actually using right now, which was from In Games. And it's disgusting. I need to clean it, but Space Invaders Forever. I do emulate all of them. Because I own all of them. Shut up, Nintendo. I'm doing the right thing. Okay, so hang on. I got to turn this game down for me. It's really super loud. Okay. I am Cameron with the Switch again. Okay. Still waiting for some money to come my way. When that happens, that is getting replaced by a much bigger arcade machine. I don't know what I'm doing with this one. I might end up selling it because the games that are on there are going to be on the new machine that I get. And the new machine is going to have... I'm aiming to have at least everything up to Dreamcast on that machine. So it's going to be my retro everything console. Frogger, yeah, okay. No, I want to have everything from Dreamcast backwards, and that will make me happy. Like arcade, just to explore all the games that I never got a chance to go through on their first release. I think that would be kind of cool. Everything is canon. I mean retro. Okay. E.T. can go to hell. I do not give do not give 2 shits for that game. Could not care. Sonic 06. No, I said Dreamcast. I might try and I want to get a PC that's kind of powerful to be able to at least attempt Xbox 360 emulation. But it's not going to be my main focus. The other thing is I really would like to get, but it's not guaranteed. I want to get a marquee. So if you have a look, I'll go to my bigger screen. Hang on. Oh no. That's the wrong camera. Can we change screens, please? Thank you. Okay. So if you have a look at the arcade machine behind me, I want to get that marquee to be an actual animated TV, like a screen. And I want that to show the banner of the game I'm playing. And apparently the guy was saying, oh, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be hard to do. I'm like, yeah, tell me how much and we'll talk. I don't care if it's expensive. Just show me how much it's going to cost and let me make a decision. I think he just couldn't be asked. He doesn't want to do it because it's actually difficult. But he was bragging. It was bragging that he's got a machine at home that has it. I'm like, okay, so I want the machine you've got. I want you to make that for me. I don't think he liked that. He wants to be special. No, you're in customer service. This is a shop in it, and I'm the customer. I didn't want to do a Karen, but I really was close to doing a Karen on him. You, sir, are going to make the machine that I want. I am the customer. But yeah, that's my plan. The other thing I want to talk about before I start the game is I want to look at changing up the stream because I'm not getting any views whatsoever. I know playing this game over and over again is not going to get more views. I don't care. I'm playing this because I like to play this. But eventually I will start to do mix it up for potentially getting more viewers. I'm looking at okay. I'm going to regret saying this, but I know it will make certain people happy. Okay, Sundays, I'm going to have it to be Sonic Sunday streams. And it's just going to be a random Sonic game. And yeah, very appropriate. I'll stream good Sonic games, bad Sonic games. It will just be a Sonic game. And that will be a Sunday stream. Do I enjoy playing past Sonic games? Yes and no. Like, I'd prefer to be playing something like Xenoblade or Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom or any of these open world games. Skyrim actually is one that I'm actually tempted to play. Because I was asking my brother, because he's finished it. And I said, is it worth playing? He goes, yeah. He goes, probably you shouldn't stream it. So I'm going to stream it. Sonic 06 Sundays. How about Shut the Fuck Cameron Day? I reckon that's a good one. Shut the fuck up Cameron Day. Minecraft. Well, I did Minecraft, but no one watched. I don't know what to do. I stream these games and everyone says, just stream what you like. People will enjoy that. So I do that and then no one watches. So then I stream the current hot game. No one watches. I don't know what to do. I'm over it. So I'm just going to do whatever I want. Hang on a second. I'll be back. I'm just going to get the aircon in this room because it gets hot in this room. And when I get back, we'll start the game. The internet sucks. Are you talking about people on the internet or the internet itself? Get breast implants. What was that sound? I just heard a sound. Okay, 64, got it.
Bruh.
Get breast implants.
Bruh.
Seriously. All right, give me a second. I'll be back.
Notice they're being a bit crotchety.
This pool's a little bit underwhelming.
I've noticed they don't like have you noticed they don't like sexy women in their games either?
Yeah, what's with that? I mean, they used to be all about the TNA.
Yeah. Crack the pool. Just got that.
Wow.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. I'm gonna kick you up the bum.
Right, do this properly. Tony Basil, that's right. Weird name for a chick, but anyway. I shouldn't hold that. I shouldn't say that. There's probably. Okay, I told you it wasn't going to be long. Okay, so I'm going to show and tell, guys. Show and tell. These are things that I found in the garage while cleaning up the garage and just getting these boxes set up. Starting with This relic. Can anyone tell me what this is? As when one of the controllers come out of it. There we go. Does anyone know what this is? Anyone? Anyone? I'm getting tired holding this up. Hello? Hello, chat? I go to get the aircon fired up and chat leaves. Fine. So yeah, I found this. This is a Nintendo console from the 70s. This is like their second console ever made. I still haven't got the first one. A TV Game 15 from 1978, I think. And it was classed as junk. and the words Nintendo appear in Japanese on the back. The word Nintendo does not show up in English at all. Yeah, it's all Japanese writing on the back. It's kind of... Wait. There's a mention of Australia on the back. I'd never seen this before. Wait a second. Why is Australia mentioned? There's a section on the back. I saw patents. And it's got it's got Japan patents, USA patents, Australia and Canada. Huh. I don't know if this actually officially came out to Australia. You've got the you can I'm not going to open it, but it takes like batteries and you can play this without actually plugging it in. Upside down, Miss Jane. All right, so anyway, there's that. I don't even know if anyone's watching now. No one's reacting. Fine. So there's that. The other thing I found... my old Nintendo 64! Which I don't have the startup sound for that. Where's the startup sounds? It's console, Nintendo, and there. That was never the startup sound for it. I don't know why they make that the startup sound. Anyway, oh, he's got a dirty ball. It's gone yellow. The Pokemon ball's gone yellow. Yeah, so this is my Japanese Pikachu edition. And I hate the Nintendo 64, but I couldn't resist this. Yellow balls, I know that feeling. And last off, my Dreamcast pillow. My Dreamcast is going weird. See, this is what happens to your Dreamcast when you leave it in the garage and the moisture gets to it. It just goes all weird and mushy. Hey, look, a Nintendo, a Sega Dreamcast that's not been yellowed. I got this sent to me from Japan. My sister-in-law got it for me. I was so surprised she actually went out of her way to send it. Apparently they had other consoles, but this is the one I wanted. This one. Oh, it's so comfortable. All right, okay. All right, that's enough show and tell. Let's get into this stupid game, shall we? Nintendo 64 is the best console. Fake news. Definitely fake news. I need some Trump sound effects. Because that moron has taken over the internet. So I should cash in on that a little bit. The Dreamcast pillow is a great reminder as to how many people sat on the Dreamcast back in the day. The sound is low. For the game? Or what are we talking? The game is a bit loud. Are we doing this again, are we? Hey, give me a second. That's as low as it's gonna go, guys. Game and Cameron are both loud. Hang on, is the game now loud or no? Alright, I'm just starting it up. The game is fine now. Okay, thank you. I take your word for it. I don't trust Cameron. And that is why Cameron is not a mod. Pay $10 for the tutorial. I still can't get over the fact that they think that that's okay to do. Like, is Nintendo that out of touch? The answer is yes to that question. Alright. Oh, my gut's showing. I need to change the camera angle a bit. That's a little bit better. Alright. Yeah, I got 2 cameras now. Okay. I have forgotten what I'm doing. Oh, I'm doing a mission and it's killing me at the moment. Okay. So, I've got flying skills. We're flying, by the way, people. But I'm now doing a affinity mission for L, and I should not have taken this on because it is super hard. I need to get... Hang on, if I go back... I need to get material for his shop, and I stupidly agreed to it, and... Give me a second while I try and find it. Okay, I need to find 5 gun snakes in Coldros. Sounds easy, right? Watch this. We are in for a bit of pain here today. So, I need to go here. This is gonna suck. Play Sonic on Sonic Sundays. I'll play whatever I want to play, Cameron. Yeah? How's that sound? Huh? Is that a deal? Is that a deal? I'm looking into the wrong camera from Force of Habit. Wait, what? Why is the follow ball not wanting to work? I should get into my Skell. Oh, you're joining Discord now. Tell me when you're in. I gotta fire it up. I haven't used Discord in ages. I am in. Okay. You sound very happy. Have you got a camera? Is it clean? Sound wrong. Hello.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone say hello to Emerald Rangers.
Wow! Congratulations!
Okay, it's going to be like one of those streams. Okay, just a second. Let me know when you get... what was that? Let me know when you get your camera set up so I can get that up and running. Return to Twitch after 84 years. What? 84? Oh, he hasn't got the cameras on yet. Yeah, just let me know when you're... Because I can't see that while playing this. Okay.
Oh, they've seen us. Beacon the enemy.
Yes. I wonder how many people have done that. Decapitated themselves. are not fighting that. We are doing stupid parts there. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's not the mission that I'm doing, but that is a mission. Probably should get to. Because there's so many missions now open. I cannot hear Emerald Rangers. Alright, I'll have to work on that. He's not talking now, so you're not missing out on anything. You should be able to hear him, because I can see, as he's talking, I can see the volume thing going up and down. Mm-hmm. One of those screens, is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. No, I can't. It's super quiet for him. Whoa. My headset just vanished.
My battery died.
Oh no, it's working again. God damn it. Alright, give me a second while I get this audio issue. I don't know if it's just Cameron or if you can check. Confirm if it's him or just... Usually this is the part where... Oh shit, I gotta move. I'm in a park, I'm in a handicap park and I gotta move. Otherwise I might get a ticket. What? Is that a good thing? Alright, give me a second. Emerald Rangers, turn your microphone. Turn your bloody hearing aid up, Cameron. How's that sound? I don't see your... Oh, right, okay. Can you, like, do a bit of social distancing with the camera? Please? Thank you.
Yes, I can.
I know you can, but will you bloody do it? Alright.
A little bit. Whoop. Whoop. Bad camera. You stay still there. Oh no! Don't! You pervy camera, leave me alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I don't know what's going on. We're just waiting for Emerald Rangers graphics to appear.
Yeah, I'm just trying to straighten up my camera and it likes to look at my naughty part.
Wait, what? I'm glad I didn't catch that.
No, I'm not that old yet, thankfully. Nothing's dropping out.
Hang on. I'm trying to find the meaning of life. No, I'm trying to find where it captures your video footage. Why is it not showing?
I've always had trouble with this. You have to highlight the mouse over it, didn't you?
There is that, yes. So just give me a second.
Oh, I see me. I look bored. Why do I look bored?
I don't know. Okay, well that's kind of working, but it's not ideal, but it will do. And why are you doing the whole head tilt thing?
I don't know. Would be entertaining.
Did they change something? Because the whole video thing used to be capturing just your video, no problem. But now it's not complete. Like there's borders around the top and the bottom, top and the side, I should say. Use your words, Brian. Give me a sec. Oh, guest cam. Okay, Discord. Got it. And two dogs room. Save. Yeah, still not quite right. Give me a second.
Weird. Very, very weird.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah.
And dealing with this software is not great because everything you do takes like 10 seconds for it to process.
Great. What is this, the Middle Ages?
And Cameron is moaning about not being able to hear or some shit. Oh, wait. We've got chat also on from YouTube. So, g'day, Woogie. Wait. Woogie Beautiful. Just gonna call you Woogie if that's okay. I'm on level 9. I'm trying to explore, constantly dying, getting pretty frustrated and fed up with this game. Yeah, stick with it because it definitely is worth it. But I hate the expression "I feel ya," but I feel ya. It's worth it though.
I'm gonna pretend that I understand everything you're saying.
Well, basically, okay. So the hardest thing to get your head around with this game is that when you start out, you're stupidly underpowered. Like everything kills you, and leveling up is. Emerald, turn your mic up. Emerald, shut up. Cameron, shut up. Because I'm hearing him fine. Can you check the broadcast? Are you able to listen in on that?
Okay.
Just in case he might be right.
I do sound a little quiet. I might need turning up just a little bit.
Alright, give me a sec. I love this technical stuff. This is why I would love a mod.
Oh, that's one of those. That sounds like work.
Oh, here we go. All right, I've cranked you up to 150%. What's with the mustache? You took too long to answer. Shave it.
I like my mustache. What are you on about?
Nah. Cameron, you're not a mod. You will never be a mod. You can't be trusted. That's just how it is. You earned that reputation. I'm sorry. It's quiet for the Rangers Joe. Okay. All right. So, and I got to change the chat. I got to change the chat so I can see YouTube chat. That part on the map looks like an ass.
It does too. It's like some sort of. It's like the 80-foot woman just tripped over and landed on a butt.
This bit?
Oh, great. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting married with children stuck in my head. A fat woman came into the store today.
I dare you to say it to my face. I would, but I don't have enough petrol in the tank to get around there. Alright. Okay. I'm trying to remember where to go because you spend half your game time playing this trying to remember where shit is. Anyway, where have you been?
Busy with a thing called life, unfortunately.
Fuck that.
I don't want to talk about most of it. Not most of it, but I've just been busy trying to get some of my shit together. Or, basically, I've just been busy with work and whatnot.
Okay. Sounds fun. Sounds cool. Not.
Well, I had to help out the army. I had to help out the army last night.
The army?
Hey. Yeah. They didn't help them with the movie equipment, so they called in me, the nerd. Most of the army problem.
Wait, what? I suppose you shouldn't be talking about this?
Oh no, it's nothing that's gonna get me killed or there's nothing that's classified. The army wasn't like the new recruits from think they let him move the tree. Something like that.
Wait, are we talking a
Like,
video
they're
game or in
having a
real
movie
life?
night. No,
Are we talking about real life
Real
here?
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're having a movie night downtown, and I'm one of the people that was qualified to actually, set up the projectors and not mess around with the big stuff. They didn't trust the army to do it.
Oh, okay. So you were just audio guy.
Yeah, projector. There's nothing new for me.
Okay. We did it. Okay, that's a good thing. What just happened there? Yeah, I'm gonna get
I wish I could say something interesting about what happened last night, but no, everyone was well behaved, well disciplined.
You know what? I'm just gonna do you a favor and
No, stay away from my moustache.
get a haircut, and shave the bloody mustache. What's going on, man? Get your life together. Fuck's sake. Get your shit sorted out. God damn.
For that, I'm gonna turn into a Dr. Robotnik moustache now.
All right, I'm
Grow it all big and bushy. Shave my head completely bald and go.
I mean, I can't talk at the moment. That's why I'm wearing a cap. The hair's a mess at the moment, but yeah, you can definitely get something done about what you've got going on there.
Yes, I've sort of got the mixture of the 80s cricketer mustache mixed with the 2000 dorky haircut.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can share you the game screen so you can see it.
Share me.
No, not
You're passing me around.
Share with you the stream. Can you see the game now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Ooh, in perfect sync.
It's not perfect, but it will do. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And so
I got
go.
the effing side. The effing side. 409. That effing place.
Yeah, I think that's why they call it that. Oh my god, this whoever. Sorry, I'm just struggling with Streamlabs. I'm not an ambassador for them, but they have sent me free shit. But I'm struggling with their stuff. It's just not doing it. It's not working. Hang on.
Sounds like pretty cursed gifts to me.
Meme. Did you encounter ghosts yesterday? Is he referring to the vacuum cleaner, or is he referring to you? Who's you? There's two of us here. Alright.
No, you's on third. Who's on first? No, what was on second?
You know, my surname's Costello, and I still can't get my head around that sequence. And that's my surname. I do think it. No, Costello. I do think it's one of the best routines of all time. Especially considering when it was written. Cameron, if there's that, when he gets back, I'll lecture him. I like it when they complain about ads. Oh, if only there was something you could do to stop that from happening.
I got a weird ad earlier on when I was watching that. I got an ad for a police academy, like not the movie police academy.
Like
but
actual
the
police.
academy.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Could you imagine you joining? What could go wrong?
I got the mustache for it.
So apparently you're peaking.
Decks of new wares.
Peaking?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't dare dream you'd find the materials so soon.
No.
I can actually, I just realized I can change your volume level on my stream deck. I didn't realize that.
The new stuff still looks pretty standard to me.
Only to the eyes of an amateur, my friend. But it looks like we already have a customer.
We already have a customer. This guy's voice actor is so funny.
Welcome. What may we help you find?
So my team's taken on this job, yeah? But the area's crammed with indigents.
If it's weapons you're after, I'm afraid you've got the wrong shop.
Are you nuts? Wouldn't dream of trying to fight those things. You just want to run them off, yeah?
Of course, we understand. In that case, we
Understand.
have just the thing. Don't we, Special Assistant Manager?
All right, so offer ball of honey smoke, offer high temperature pot, or offer electric hammock.
Those all sound expensive.
Steer the customer towards the high temperature pot, a special cook pot that never cools down. Done.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's more.
This might work. Let's see how those bastards react to this. Thanks a million.
See how those bastards react to this.
Joys of life. To craft goods and see them
Is
sold.
this
To
Xeno
watch
Dir-
the customer's
Xeno
face
Direct or something
embiggen
like
in satisfaction.
Xenoblade Chronicles
Xenos?
X Definitive
Another
Edition.
customer.
Because they love their long-winded. Yeah.
Welcome and good day. What may we offer you?
Well, I recently started dating someone.
Ooh.
Hey, that's great.
To go on a walking
Thanks.
camera. I swear.
Anyway, I wanted to cook him dinner, but
Right, sexist.
We have the perfect item for your needs.
Tribbles.
Isn't that right, Special Assistant Manager?
Wait, why am I making all the decisions here? All right, steer the client towards the ball of honey smoke. We got to pick what to cook them. All right, done.
okay, sure. I think I can make this
Why
work.
does that character
Thank
look
you.
like a Dragon
again.
Quest character applying for a netball team?
Is that really gonna work?
That would certainly be lovely.
Wait, you don't know?
How could we? We were not the one who suggested it. And even if it doesn't work now, surely there must be some other future use it will be.
Don't throw me under the bus. I'm not working for you.
That's one way to look at it.
I'm the lesbian emo character in the back. In case you couldn't figure that out.
That's a great quote for the bot.
You learn the shield. Okay, great.
Get this.
I didn't get anything out of that. I didn't earn any. Oh god, what a waste of time. That was chicken jockey and just redeemed. I'm new here. Cameron, you are definitely way past new. So
every time I see him go chicken jockey, I'm just glad that he didn't say rooster. He'd be a cock jockey, wouldn't he?
Woogie says, so far, here's my impression of the game. You're level 3. Now go take out this level 25 tyrant. Oh, you're not powerful enough. Grind until you are, but we won't tell where you to go. It's a chore. Okay. So here's the thing. It used to be a lot harder on Wii U, because on Wii U, if you needed certain items to finish a mission, you'd go out. It wouldn't indicate whereabouts they were on the map. So you could be walking right past it and not know. You had to basically Pokemon your way through and collect them all, get everything. And that was a chore. So it has improved a little bit, plus also to use the follow ball, which is right X, but you don't get that until a few missions in. If you're only... What level are you in? You said you're on... He said he was on level 10?
9.
9? Okay. It's still early days yet. Just concentrate at first on doing the story missions and doing what it takes to get through the story missions. This is what I recommend. Do the story missions first. Do enough to do what you need to do to get the Skell. And then once you got the Skell, then focus on... Why is that tent got eyes? And then concentrate on getting the Skell flight module. Once you've done that, just do what you want after that. But just stick to the... It looked like from a distance. Thomas the Tank. How did you miss that opportunity? Right, so now, right, I'm now stuck at working out which mission I should do next. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go.
Are they all dangerous?
No, sometimes you can't. Like some of them, you can't start them because you're not high enough, or you haven't completed other missions that are needed to do. Wow, it's going to be one of those streams. Just hang on.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Right, so I want to start the next story mission, right? So, progress requirements not met. All right, well, what do I need to do? Well, I need Nagi, which I've got, but I also need to survey 10% of Cauldress. I need to complete the 9 Lives Affinity mission. I need to also complete the boot camp mission. It doesn't tell you if you've done them or not. It just says this is what you got to do. We're not going to tell you if you cleared it or not, but this is just what you got to do. We're just letting you know. So now I've got to first work out, have I done 10% of Cauldress? So get out of here, go to the map, go up. It's a chore. He's right. It is right.
Fetch quest for a fetch quest.
Oh, this is Fetch Quest Haven. All right, so Cauldron. All right, we need to explore another 1% of Cauldress to be eligible. We're 1% off. So what I'll do is I'm gonna unlock. I'm gonna go up here and we'll unlock another nav point. That should be enough to get us across the line. So here we go. This is Xenoblade. This is Xenoblade in a nutshell. That's
our Xeno.
But Xenoblade X is even more hardcore than the other games when it comes to this type of shit. And I don't mind it. That's actually something I'm okay with. But I know that some people would be like, fuck that. And I get it. I totally get it.
Slave to the grind, huh?
Yeah. But I like it because there's a lot of freedom in this game. I can sit in this island. So what I'm looking for is the nav point. So you'll see, yep, red little lights like this. I have no idea. And 9.96. Give me a fucking break. See in the top right corner, survey rate. Yeah, that's my problem. So now I gotta go out of here. Thanks, man. You've got thanks now. Not all of them. Not all. No, you haven't got all of the sound effects now because I'm not Nitro. I did pay the bill.
I still have access to this though.
Cool. So that's all that matters. I'm in the right direction. So this is what's.
Yep, that and.
Okay, got it. This is what's annoying now. Before, you used to just be able to glance down at the Wii U pad and see your map on the fly, but now you got to stop everything, load it up, stop again, and go back. Well, it's a bit of a downgrade from the Wii U version in that regard, but everything else is an upgrade. So I'm just now flying around looking for one more nav point to unlock, and that should be enough to be able to continue on with the story. It's fucking deadly. That's why I'm flying as fast as I can, burning up fuel. Just looking for one of these areas to indicate a little light. But goddamn, it's fun. Look at this. Look, got the whole gang with me.
I like how the ad somehow evolved to like morph around the games now. So it has like that NBA thing right now.
Can I make a suggestion? If you want to support your streamers but don't have $1 zillion, then just take out Turbo, Twitch Turbo. And that acts like, that gets rid of ads on all streams you watch. You don't have to subscribe to tens. I mean, the streamers still get supported, but not as much as subscribing to them directly. But I would rather you have an ad-free experience. I don't care if I don't have another subscriber. I haven't got that many anyway.
I'm trying to say is why
Don't remember inviting you here.
Like some of the ads, they get very.
I know. They.
What the
Don't remember inviting you here.
Like, Since Spacies is brought to you by Dove Hand Cream.
Hey, moisturising is actually really important. And today I needed it because I was cleaning at the garage and there was some mouldy boxes. So, you know, I know, right? Disgusting. Some packaging boxes that we just left on the ground and mould developed. I'm telling you, that area, that garage is a freaking nightmare.
There's someone who just tries to do some work on it they do have. Rub your feet, rub your hands.
You look strong.
Get a bit of moisturiser in your hands.
Gross. Alright, we're being challenged by a freaking tyrant. That's all I need. I haven't got time to take out these idiots. Did I lose a skill? I just lost a skill. Are you fucking kidding me? A skill just got wiped out.
Where do they all come from?
No, it should be able to claim it on insurance. I'm not making that up. That is actually a thing in this game. Don't do that again. It pays to belong. Actually, I don't think you guys got that commercial.
I don't think so, no.
That used to be the slogan for NRMA. It's funny when people from WA try to say NRMA. It's like they don't know how to spell it. Because they're not used to saying it. Yeah, they're not used to saying it. Yeah. It's new to them.
MRAA.
Did I talk to you about that guy? Did I talk to you about that guy in the 80s on Club Veg on Triple M? A radio station show that I used to listen to actually back in the day. And he could win a Harley Davidson. All he had to do was spell AC/DC. Yeah.
I remember this one.
And he couldn't do it.
Funny moment, radio listening.
He just couldn't do it. Alright, see? So your skill has been replaced by your insurance. Lucky you're with anyway. Sarah, can I buy a vow? Well, that could be a catch question, right? Because he says spell AC/DC. Do I have to include the lightning bolt? Or is that not part of...
Sometimes it's a slash. Is it a slash or a lightning bolt? Or do I have to spell it like the full-on Akadaka?
I like how that's an Australian thing that even the Americans just don't get. Alright, what I'm going to do is try and find this one here. No, this is not the area. It's this one. Okay, we will fly in this area and hopefully unlock it. And hopefully it's ACCC. How you doing, Mr. PM? You should be busy right about now. Haven't you got an election to win? Or are you just going to go down? Or are you just going to go down to your local beach and swim it out? Come on, you must know what I'm talking about there. Yes.
They've seen us.
There are still people leaving their lights on for Harold Holt. I'm sorry, but I've got to inform you that
More enemies.
it's too late. He's gone. They never found his body. They never found his body, did they?
Octopus must have eaten them.
This sucks. You're constantly flying, and I mean, Woogie does make a good point. You're constantly on the move because you're on the threat of getting your ass kicked everywhere you go in this game. He's right.
Sounds like real life.
work politics. I know there's a point down here. There it is, but I can't get to it because there's all these level 61 things now. Guarding the shit out of it. Wow. Ooh, okay.
After the lunch break. Get through these strongholds.
I'm not really that strong. I just got down there and stole their lunch money. All right, look at that, 11.25%. All right, let's go back to base. We can fast travel this. We don't need to stress.
Nice.
And back to see if we can do this. I got a feeling we can't, but I'll see. If not, it just means we've got to do 2 affinity missions.
Great. That sounds fun.
Affinity missions are fun. Are actually okay because they're voice acted.
Okay.
All right. So I need to do the 9. I need to do 9 lives, and I need to do boot camp. All right. So.
Something tells me one of it's cat related.
Oh, don't tell me. Wait. They said it was in the barista area, but this is. Hang on. I don't.
Court, where the great Judge Barista.
It's just got a coffee shop. They call it the barista court. It's just like, it's got one coffee shop. Calm down. So, okay, one thing about this game is, as you play, you unlock different elements of the story, and different alien races get added to the city as you play.
Hey.
Also, the city expands as you play. So when you first start, you'll only see humans. But as you do a few affinity missions, you'll start to see guys like this, the Manons. They're the first ones to join, I think. You'll also see Nopon, which is back here. Hurry up, dude.
Hear me out.
And there's a couple, and these are the new guys that I just had join. These guys are weird. They can't take off their masks, and they got this thing about they got this thing about clearing. You'll see. Well, obviously, they have this thing about devoltanizing everything. Well, obviously, if you devoltanize something like that, you're going to hurt yourself. And we still have a ton of collection work left. And they always have to do breathing, like. What am I going to do about this mess? Worry. I'm flattered that you would ask. So many of you humans really are kind. They're called Zarabogans. Zarabogans? What the? We just call them Bogans for short. So these Bogans, right? They're like they're like the janitors of the galaxy. They just go around cleaning shit up. All was going well until my friend decided to devoltanize something called a hamburger from that restaurant. I'm afraid he's out cold. It's his own fault, really. Even an idiot knows that everything but Voltan is swimming with impurities. Now I'm responsible for collecting more Voltan from the people here than I possibly can by myself. Such a bother. I got to keep doing that. I was just trying to figure out a plan when you arrived. That's a sentence. I don't suppose you would be willing to help me. As a resident, you know the city well. With your help, I could be done in no time. I really like you.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
I've got a question. As an actual resident, do you really know the city well?
Kinda, a little bit. Like, I know the districts. I don't know the street names, but I mean, this is obviously the inn restaurant. Oh, It's actually got New LA. I never looked at that before. Rosemoss. Restaurant Rosemoss. That doesn't sound hygienic. Anything. I would really like to make this new initiative succeed, and working together with you would make it even better. All right, so what do we got to
People
do?
just walking right through you, by the way.
Pretty much.
Without a care. Just like in real life, I guess. People walking right through you. Yeah, that's making me mad. They all can't be winners, unfortunately.
Excuse me, sorry. I like how PM just comes in and says ACCC and then walks off. Look at this Nupon, he's just walking past like no one's paying any attention to him. Like New LA's just got to the point now where this is, New LA's just got. I mean, New York's not any different. Did you see that helicopter go down the other day?
Yeah, that was wild.
I mean, when the rotor blades fall off, that's kind of what happens. But what I found that was really shocking. But New York has got to the point now where you can actually see people walking past when it happened, and they see it, but they're just, oh well, there's a helicopter going down. They just keep walking, like living in New York. Yeah, I've seen 2 buildings go. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
It's just sad that they've become that jaded with disasters that a helicopter going down doesn't even cut it as interesting.
I'm just picturing a big giant Godzilla trying to attack New York, and everyone's just walking by minding their business, and he's like, "Hey, why aren't you paying attention to me? Oh, I'm big, I'm scary, I can chew up this building."
Just Godzilla. Yeah. I'm not actually reading this text because some of these missions aren't that interesting to me. Oh, I saw one dude. Alright, let me show you what one guy says. Alright. Dear YouTube, I'm about to mention the S word. And it's not me saying it. So calm down with your terms and conditions.
That's sad.
No, that's the wrong word. Incorrect. Have I got that out to use that sound effect? No. Did you hear that or no? Oh. No. That's kind of sad that doesn't work anymore for you. It's the no sound effect.
Careful.
Hear me out.
No. There's the JoJo one. No. Alright. This is the pizza shop dude. Army Pizzas, right? This guy's probably the most fucked up character in the whole game. You'll find out why later. He just looks like a normal regular NPC. He has a pizza shop called Army Pizzas. Cool thing, move out, get your pizzas and all that sort of stuff. Right, watch what he's got to say. He goes into some really dark territory. Ask Powell about Mimosums. Mimosums are the robot things that you are occupying. Because all these people aren't people, they're robots. Sorry, I just blew away the major thing in the game. But watch this. They don't revive Mimosums that perish from suicide out of respect for their wishes, is the official line. But I know better. They don't just want to use the parts so someone might do that. It ain't fair. As long as you're alive, there's always a chance at a fresh start. Couldn't we at least give him one chance? One Mimosum revival? What?
One chance. One opportunity.
We're playing a video game, guys. We're talking about religion. We're talking about suicide. We're talking about all these big topics in this game. It really does touch on quite a few things that... Yeah.
Wait a minute. Those topics don't exist on YouTube. What are you on about?
And here he talks about... He goes, maybe I should talk to you. And then he goes, no, you know what? Don't worry about it. That's a hint of what's to come with that dude. He has a lot of issues, that dude. He's easily the most messed up NPC in the entire game.
Hear me out.
And that's saying something, because I don't know what it is. This is something that's been bothering me. New LA, right? Everyone that got picked to be aboard this ship called the White Whale, they were handpicked. They were supposed to be the brightest of the bright and the best of the best. This is the most fucked up. Yeah, this is the most fucked up population I've seen ever together in one city. Like the side missions, they're all messed up. I'm sorry, but you were supposed to be the best. Why am I talking to you about survival and talking to you about your hopes and dreams? You should be able to you should be having your shit together. All right, let's look at the missions because I need to see what were the 2 missions called again?
9 lives and
oh, he's paying attention.
boot camp.
He's paying attention. Holy shit. All right,
Oh,
well,
surprising, right?
I know, right?
I actually have a brain.
Well, no, that's not. It's whether you're using it or not is the part I'm working out.
Sorry, I have to say this now. The reason why I was gone so long is because I was hanging out with a lion, a tin man, and a little girl trying to find this guy called the Wizard.
He was a fucking hoax.
I did.
His name was Donald Trump.
Either way, I got kidnapped by flying monkeys and torn apart.
Like, since the last time I spoke with you on a stream, how much shit has gone down and just changed? Like, we've had a new console announced, and then we've had a new console delayed. Well, for certain parts of the world. The price of that console was questioned, and now that looks like to go up for certain people in certain countries, being America. Yeah.
Crazy.
Pretty messed up situation so far. All right, so we got new missions.
Although I will say those red cases are super cute though.
Oh. Yeah, just don't put them in your mouth. This is one thing that you can do is you can come here and look at missions that are needing to be done. This is like a notice board with people saying, oh, can you please find my cat? And seriously, that is one of the missions. But you can have a look and see if you've already got the items that they're looking for. And it's an easy win. You just select it. And when I get out of this, that will be a mission complete. So,
nice.
Yeah, you just go down here. See, there's another one. You look for easy missions. Just go here, meet someone and talk to them. Oh, there's another one.
Of course, the easy mission of finding someone to talk to them, which isn't very easy in real life. Because half the time when you go to meet someone, they normally either go, where's the goat sound? Or they spray you in the face.
You can't hear the sound effects, can you?
No, but I know you're playing them.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Can I change that for you? I think that pissed people off the last time I did that. Hang on. Like it mainly pissed people on the Discord chat when I changed the microphone settings. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Wait, my microphone is coming. Am I sounding weird to you on your headset? Not quite clear?
A little fuzzy, yes.
Well, that's not really what I was aiming for, but hang on a second. Alright, what about now? That should be a lot clearer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now,
okay.
Now I can hear me, though. That's the problem.
Get your hand off my penis!
I'll try.
Okay, he hears that. Alright, cool. How do they do that sound? It's a bongo drum. What is the ding sound? What is that? Like, so this is that first part is a bongo drum, but the part at the end. I have no idea what they're using to make that sound. Half of these sound effects from the Hanna-Barbera era. I just messed up. Hang on, I gotta unplug myself. There we go.
Oh no, you got everything to live for.
Like, what is that? What is that? Is that a whistle?
Play it again.
Hang on. No, not that one. They're just zany to use. I should get more of them.
Oh!
What?
The
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds familiar. It sounds like one of those things you you pump up.
Nice.
He goes, a pump up nurse. I wish I had one of those.
Alright, let's continue on. This character, Eleonora, in the Wii U version, she was vital to leveling up all your division ratings or rankings. In this version, they've removed that entirely from the game to help simplify, you know, new players to come in, and yeah, so you no longer have to worry about ranking different divisions. So she's been basically put out of a job. She's been resetted. In case you don't get that, Resetted used to have a vital role in the early Animal Crossing games, but because Resetted made kids cry, that is a fact. Parents used to write in complaining that you're making my kids cry.
Animal Crossing.
I think that's your kid problem, not the character. Anyway, yeah, they in the new version of Animal Crossing, he's out of a job. Pretty much, yeah. You never see him. The only role he's got now is if your character gets stuck and can't move, you can call for him to get a helicopter out and move your character. That's his only role now, and I've never used him. I've never seen him come up, like except out of curiosity. All right. Anyway, we need to work out where we're supposed to get this damn mission, because it says it's in this area, but I'm not seeing anything unlock.
Oh, you just remind me of other games that got like. Oh, sorry, I'm distracted by my own voice here. But you remind me of other games that had to be like toned down because for kids.
Are you hearing yourself?
Like, yes.
That's why. Okay, that's why I got to turn off that source. Just hang on a sec. I'll fix that up for you.
Source.
Because hearing your own voice sucks.
Yeah, distracting.
Give me a second.
I could have so much more of a worse voice.
I'm just trying to find the right damn microphone. Why? That one now? Hello?
Hello? Hello down there.
Sound like a chopper. Hello, you. It's your Uncle Chop Chop. Pack it in.
I can't hear you.
Can't you?
I can only hear me.
Really?
We've been switcherized.
Fucking hell. What about now?
Yes.
Okay.
There
Cool.
there we go. That's much better.
Okay, and you don't hear yourself?
Nope.
But
nope.
you can't hear the sound effects anymore.
No.
Nice.
I'm okay with that, but
That's
anyway,
alright.
as I was trying to say before, games that were like toned down for kids. The big one I'm remembering is like Lego Rock Band and Band Hero, like the Rock Band and Guitar Hero series.
What happened there?
They got rid of the booing, because if you start to do bad in like a song in like any of the main games, the crowd would go from yay to boo, and they got rid of the booing in those ones because they're worried that they'll make kids cry.
Because everyone wins a fucking prize now, don't they? You get a car, you get a car, you get a car.
And that's just reminding me of another time I played a Guitar Hero game where the audio glitched out on me. I was playing the fourth one on PS2, and I got this very weird buzz. Like, I was doing well, like, I should have had the crowd cheering me, and as soon as I said I like the crowd leader, they all just started randomly just booing me, like the sounds got mixed up. I'm like, why are you booing me? I'm doing a good job.
Calm your tits.
Fine, I'll play Freebird, yeah.
Alright, so this is one of those fetch quests. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm not even bothering reading the text because it's like, yeah. Look, I got your patch. I don't care about your story. Let's just move on. Mind you, if you're playing this by yourself, don't skip through all of the dialogue. Some of these missions are actually quite genuinely funny.
Yeah, we get it. Your boombox is smoking. What's our problem?
Give a positive description. There we go.
Oh, they like that.
It's it's all about him. Like every time those hearts go up, your ranking with that character goes up a little.
Where can I learn that ability?
Bit of a theme going on here with today's stream with you. Are you okay? What about me? It isn't fair. Notice how Cameron was complaining about the audio. We fix it. Wait, what? Hang on. The dude died.
Oh no.
That's what happens when you don't read the text, boys and girls. He's just straight up dead. Ask if it's possible that she inhaled Volant. Oh, it was a girl. So I assumed the gender.
Naughty. That's enough to get you executed these days.
Is that it? Alright. I'm getting out of here before I get accused of murder. They said that with that show, if that was, I don't know where she's, the fake suburb she lives in, but they reckon it would be more dangerous to live where she lives than Harlem or any of those other sketchy, traditionally low life areas. I don't know. Harlem could have improved since the 80s. I don't know what Harlem's like in 2025.
I think New York's improved a lot since the 80s, I reckon.
Oh, you can actually knock back. You can actually knock back missions. I didn't realize that because when I play, I generally do what I can to keep the mission moving and accept whatever crap task they're giving me. But when you're not reading it, I just accidentally said no to him.
Accidentally put someone down.
It looks like I just accepted another mission. Just whack it with the rest of them. I'd be the worst braver. Yeah. Alright. Can I speak to Arana? Because I want to get that rating up. Hey Shazza. Perfect timing. We're just having some emergency girl talk. You want to get in on this? Is that a thing, girls? After all, outside of your team with the Colonel, there aren't many women in Blade. My team's made up entirely of women. Like, hello, you're not looking.
I mean, what she's trying to say is there could be more women.
Okay, so our girlfriend here, well, one of the fellow Blades, has been putting the moves on her big time. Then she found out he's been hitting on her friends too. He's even asked me out for drinks a few times. She thought he really liked her, but it turns out he's just after every girl with a pulse. What a lowlife, right? What's the point? Say that you really go for the... I know, right? You better watch out for creeps like that yourself. You're a lot cuter than I am, so I bet they're all over you like a cheap suit. Hey, that's my line. Insist that Erin is as cute as you. What are you talking about? That's crazy. I'm not the one walking around with my boobs hanging out, like with boob plugs. Are they boob plugs? Have you been drinking on the job or something? You're not even making sense right now. Anyway, if a guy steps out of line, you tell me, alright? I'll show him what interceptors do to unruly beasts. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to lead to a mission or something. Yes, no. But my Infinity... They're not all bad. A lot of them
Hey,
are bad.
there's a reason why I don't date, man. It's because they're all kids.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Just between us?
Just noticing the pretty neon like an old Civic video.
Repenter. Diner, grill, and bar and grill, 24 hours.
I don't think I want to be eating that place called Repenter. I think I'll be repentering every decision I have.
It reminds me of in Japan, there is a toilet paper brand called Mercy.
Oh Lord, give me mercy! Oh Lord, give me mercy!
You'll be begging for it if you use it.
Begging for mercy, especially after.
If you don't believe me, I've got photos to show it. Oh yeah, it does look like Hungry Jacks. You are right, Mr. PM.
So yeah, Repent is probably the correct. I like Hungry Jacks. Anyway, that didn't lead anywhere.
Sorry, I'm kind of concentrating on this Bogan's chat. I'm looking for a trailer that headed out into Primordia to dig up Volton. Another Bogan named whatever was driving it. He is young, a little airheaded to be honest.
Bosecarian.
This is Ballsacks. This is his first expedition, so I told him to check in periodically with status reports, but I've not heard a thing. True Sinister is back. How you doing, matey?
Hey, True Cine.
True Cine. We're shortening out the stir. All right, Emerald Rang.
Emerald Ring. Since back. That doesn't work.
Oh, I didn't accept the mission. God, we've got to go through that again.
Oh no. Oh, he's got the disposable assassin there.
All is well, all is well. Always well. I don't know, man. You're in America. We have to ask because, like, seriously, every American right now should be asking themselves that. Am I well right now? So, Emerald was streaming with someone yesterday, were you?
Yesterday. Oh no, yesterday your time. Yes I was. I was streaming earlier today, Australian time, because I've been streaming again. I don't remember when I started doing that, but yeah. I was playing with.
Did it hurt?
I was playing.
Sorry.
It always hurts, but especially when you're watching. But anyway, I was playing a game with Maffino. I was playing some sort of like cruddy gremlin platforming sort of game.
This is the mission we've got to do. Boot camp. I need to get my... Okay, so this is another thing. You can't see it because the screen... Hang on, I'll change scenes. That doesn't help because you're wiping out half of the screen. Anyway, I
do that.
and seriously, Twitch has... Sorry, not Twitch. The other one. Discord. They have changed something. Discord has changed the way the layout of the screen is, and so it's moved you. Oops. It's moved you on the screen now, and so it's created borders. That sucks. So now I've got to manually, on every screen I see you, go in and fix that up. So just bear with me. What a pain in the ass. I'm not metaphorically speaking here. Like, it literally hurts my ass doing this. Oh no.
Cue the whipping sound effect, but anyway.
Oh my ass.
I was gonna make a shit joke about borders. Like, I'm typically surrounded by borders. New South Wales.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. them so shit that it hurts.
I just used the goat screaming sound effect for you. I hate how I got to explain which sound effect I'm using for you now.
I was making jokes around one of my younger siblings the other week, and then they said,
Sorry. My ass hurts. My ass hurts. It's Joe Swanson.
But that's much better than what I was going to say. But I was visiting my siblings the other week, and they said, you can't make dad jokes. You're not a dad. That story sounded better in my head. Fuck off. Anyway,
That's your ass side voice, man. What are you doing? All right, this is going to have to do for now, because this editing software is really great. Someone said I was butthurt. I was shocked. Yeah, okay. This is a couple of times I've seen on channels which are actually got kids watching too. Peanut Butter Gaming.
Yeah, him.
Yeah. Pretty much just got a lot of kids watching. He makes a few sexual innuendo jokes, but nothing too gross and stuff, and nothing that would get you banned. Considering he survived any kind of scandal compared to some that he used to hang out with, he's kind of flies below the radar as well as he could for someone his size. The bigger the turkey you become, the harder it is to stay under that radar. Anyway, so he was talking about something. I can't remember. Mentioning something about how many games he's got. And he said, I'm balls deep in games. I'm like, no, you can't use that expression. Do you not know what it means? You got kids watching. Balls deep. Hello? Do you know what that means?
Does that mean you're diving into like a ball?
Yeah, okay, ball pit. Well, yeah. Sorry. Well, yeah, it is a red. Is that a red flag he's calling? Hang on, what's that icon called? Is it a red flag? Whistle. Ref. They've been doing it all day. Ref.
Red card.
Is that a red card, but it just looks white?
A white card? I don't know what a white card does.
What does a white card do? Yellow one's a warning. A red card, you're off. White card just means you're cancelled. I don't get it.
White
but yeah, and I've seen other channels do the same thing where they mention expressions that it sounds innocent, but if you actually look at the actual meaning of the expression, no, don't use that expression. Not unless you're like my channel and you don't care. For many years, I used to stream. I never swore. I stopped giving a shit. I just now drop the occasional F-bomb, whatever, because it's not swearing hasn't got me anywhere. So I figured, screw it. Look at Lucas and the stuff that he does. That channel is filthy. Absolutely filthy. What am I doing? Oh no! Hang on a second. Start a timer for 10 minutes called no cursing. I'm going to make that one of the $5 challenges from now on. You guys get... I'm not reading that. Stop trying to catch me out. I'm going to make that one of the Gachapon challenges.
He's being an Ash Ole right now.
No, you can swear. It's me. You can curse and as much as you want.
I thought you was playing baseball with what? Who was on? No,
No. Let's go. All right, back to the game. Anyway, this is one of the missions I got to do, but in order for me to be able to carry this mission out, my affinity ranking with Gwyn, a character I never bother having, has to be up at least 1 heart. So I now... This game is so Japanese. They love rules and they love restrictions. I need to swap one of these bozos out. Elma, she's already maxed out, so let's get her out and put Gwen in. Who's that dude? Now I've got to go back to the barracks. This is all stuff you just becomes second nature. But when you first start it, it's like, what? Gwen, Stacy, Stefani. Gwen's a guy's name. I know a Gwen. I'm not going to dox him. I was going to say something, but I might potentially dox him, so I'll leave it at that. Now you got to swap out because I don't. Poor Gwen doesn't have a skill of his own, so I got to swap Elmer out because I'm not that rich, and get Gwen in that Skell.
Sounds like a bad Dr. Seuss book. Gwen and a squirrel.
I noticed that the game struggles sometimes when you go into this room. I don't know what that is causing that. Maybe if this was on Switch 2, it wouldn't struggle. I think I know the answer to this, but I do have to ask. You know the question I'm going to ask you, don't you?
Is it about my moustache again?
No, that what the hell? What's this? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm just losing the plot there for a second. Are you going to get a Switch 2?
Not at first.
Due to the fact that it costs $1 zillion?
No, surprisingly not. I need
What? Mr. Moneybags here's got it in the.
I'm saving up. I'm saving up for transport right now. I'm learning how to drive.
No. No, really?
Yeah.
When are you going to get your? You should document this. It should be on a video series. I would watch that.
35-year-old finally grows up.
Well, there's that. Sorry, that was just sound. I was just playing sounds of car crashes while you were doing that. Mr. $100 million. Yeah, and that's before the tariffs. I might get the Switch 2 a year after release when the price comes down or Shin Megami Tensei 6 is announced. Did Brian buy that $400 copy of Space Invaders? No. I'm surprised I don't already own that, to be honest.
I remember seeing that one everywhere back in the day.
Well, apparently it's worth... I mean, when Top Loader chimes in and he says, yes, because that's actually how much it's worth, you start to, like, is he gaslighting me or is that actually right? But I went on eBay and I saw it for half the price. $200, which is still stupid expensive. But it ain't, you know.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that one everywhere, like, towards the end of Super Nintendo. Back, you know, like, some Super Nintendo games are just so overly stocked that you can find them all the way up into, like, maybe, like, early to mid-2000s.
Alright, I need to see if... sorry, go on. I'll quickly say this. I'm trying to find if there's an affinity mission with Gwen I can do to try and stop from having to grind him.
Grind some Gwen.
That didn't get a reaction. Okay, I thought that would have been a free kick. But I guess not. Got to grind.
Gwen.
Got to grind Gwen. There, he got it. Okay. No, he doesn't have an affinity mission. So I got to do this the hard way. Hey. Alright, let's go out and kick some indie butt.
Don't worry, this story is not interesting whatsoever. And I really do remember. I do remember, like, up until, like, 2000, maybe early 2001, you could still find, like, Super Nintendo games on store shelves pretty easily. Like, it's, like, nothing all that great. It's, like, stuff like Pinocchio and maybe Donkey Kong Country. But...
Wait, there was a Pinocchio?
Yeah. Super Nintendo, I don't think it was any good though.
My hopes were not high. Was it a first-person shooter? Yeah, we got mechs flying now. I'm just trying to see if I can get Gwen's affinity rating up so we can take on this mission. And this is stuff that if you're new to Xenoblade, you're not going to know straight away, and it's going to catch you out. And it does kind of suck. Not Seb is a new... He's not a new sub, but it means I've got to do something. Hang on. Oh man, it's been a while. Resub. I don't have the fathead effect anymore. I can't get it back anymore. I'm working on it. So for now, you got to put up with fat gut.
Thank you very much for the resubscription. That was a true good egg move.
That took longer than it was supposed to go back to me. Thank you for the resub. Are you lurking in chat there, Mr. Seb? No, he's going to be very quiet. And no, he's here. There he is.
Welcome to the stream, not Seb1122, the Scrub Lord himself.
I remember JB Hi-Fi stocking 3DS games as recent as 2020. I remember buying Yokai Watch 2 for clearance for $5 or $10 new.
Nice.
I saw in 2015 or something like that, 2016, Super Nintendo games being sold at David Jones. It was like, what? I took my brother down and we're both looking at each other going, are we like in an episode of Sliders or something? What the hell's going on? Did you used to watch Sliders?
Oh yeah, fantastic show up until they got
the most underrated sci-fi show of the 90s.
Yeah, fantastic. I still rewatch it to this day.
Did the Pavarotti guy die, or because I never, like, 1 minute he's on the show, next thing he's just vanished.
His character got killed off, and that was due to
his contract not being renewed.
No, that was due to personal beef with like the big boob chick they added to the show. He did not like her. He thought that she was cheapening the show with her assets. So he
what is that? That's a thing with the 90s that Star Trek what do you call it? Voyager had that. Ratings are down. Let's get the chick with the chest. Yeah, that will work. It actually did work. That's the thing. I don't think though with Voyager's case that I think that was unfair on Jerry Ryan that they would use that and make her feel like that was her only asset, because she actually added a lot to that character. And if you look at her character now, 7 of 9 now, she's like one of the most important characters in Star Trek at the moment. So yeah, saw a little of it, not really. Okay. All right, well, I got you sorted there because, like I said, for some reason, every time now you appear on camera, Discord's done something to... Because it's... Okay, stop. I can fucking swear now. Okay, the timer's up. Stop. Fucking... Your camera view... Hang on. There. This camera view is very reliant on where you are positioned on the screen, my screen. If Discord moves that around or makes any big changes, then I have to go and reset it all again. Because Discord doesn't offer a way... the other way. Discord doesn't offer any way of being able to get a feed of your camera and just right-clicks, copy the URL and paste it in. I got to rely on hokey smokes and what does they call it? Smoke and mirror effects. Yeah. It's broken basically. All right. Chat's just gone quiet because we're talking about boring crap. Let's just get on to it.
Talking about sliders and boobs.
Sliders and boobs. What else is there in life?
mistake like a couple months ago of actually renting from the library because, well, there's no video shops around anymore, but you can still go to the library.
Do you rent video games from a library?
No. You can still borrow movies from there. Sometimes.
What movies are we talking? War of the Gone with the Wind or stuff like that, or something more recent?
Actually, yeah, very recent stuff. Because I went in there the other day and I was surprised. They had the Borderlands movie, they had the new Mad Max
Wait,
movie.
what?
Yeah, it's a pretty recent stuff. You can borrow from the
That's
library.
nuts.
I know, it's crazy. So if you want a video shop, as long as it's a video that goes to the library,
Okay. Was it a shit season, was it?
Stupidly shit. It's to the point where the only character they have left is the
But wasn't it the point? It was just a group of guys going through dimensions and, you know, trying to make it back to Earth. But I guess if you lose enough people over time, then getting back to the original Earth no longer becomes the plot. Okay. Yeah, I get. You got to have one remaining person on there to make it relevant.
Yeah, you don't care about spoilers much about season, do you?
No.
They kill off the main character. Jerry, whatever his character plays. That character, Quentin. Yeah, they kill him off. But they kill him off in such the dumbest way because he didn't sign up. Because the actor didn't sign up. It's true. He was busy doing other stuff at that point. And the way they did it, and the way they got rid of him, they had to cover everything. You oversaw the already sliding in the very famous Disney model of the background.
I want to see it. I don't care that it's spoiled. I want to see it because it just sounds so bad.
Yeah, this is probably the only thing worth watching about that season. And it's just the opening like 5 minutes too, so...
What?
You're not watching
That's like Caravan of Courage. Caravan of Courage, the sequel. Caravan of Courage 2, because they actually did do a second movie. And the family's killed off. And they just show like stock footage at the start to show that they're being killed off. And they say, oh, boo-hoo, it's so sad that your mum's died. Anyway, and then they just move on with the plot. Like, what?
Damn.
It's like really cruel how they deal with that.
The way that they kill off that character is while they're sliding in the episode, another group of sliders are sliding, and the two main characters merge into like one character.
That sounds actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it would have been good if the person they merged into could actually act.
Oh, so they merged and formed the Muppet. There's an episode of an infamous episode of Enterprise, and no, not Enterprise, Voyager. Sorry, Voyager, and Tuvok and Neelix they end up having a transporter malfunction, and they become Tuviks. Yeah, and so the two people form one person, and that character in that episode is the most fucking annoying character I've ever seen. It's like he's got the bad character traits of both characters, and forms this one mega dickhead. And so they find a way of spoiler, like as if you care about a 20-year-old show. That anyway, they find a way to unmerge them and get them the characters back, but the dilemma is, but I'm the new character now, I want to live, and so they basically force this guy who's a modge-podge of the two characters in one. They force him at gunpoint to the doctor's office to perform this task, this operation, to get their old crew members back. So there's like this moral dilemma. Was that murder or like what? It's just the most annoying episode. It does give out a good like thing to think about morally, but man, I hate that character. He's just so ugly, so annoying. You just want to punch him. Go watch it because you'll hate it too. I'm trying to find out where you. Oh, okay, Gwen. He's still got 0 hearts. I need to get at least 1 heart up on him. Sounds like heart on. Just made a thread on the message board about a post on Twitter. Something that we should know about? Yeah, context would be great. Insert context here. Does it go up? Did that make it go up a heart rating? I don't know. I don't know how sensitive it is to go up the heart ratings with these characters, because I normally don't give a shit. No. Okay, we're just going to do some more fighting with this dude. Alright, got it. That's kind of like Doctor Who, the original Doctor Who. Those actors are all dead from the first Doctor Who. Does that mean that it's any less interesting to watch now? Well, from what I've heard, even the most hardcore Doctor Who fans are getting the shits because that show's becoming woke now. Dr. Woke. What of it? Why did I not figure that? Go woke, go woke.
Don't bother calling now.
Like, and my argument was, you can go woke without ruining the show. Because Star Trek's been doing that for years. Except Discovery got a bit too weird. Like, too in your face with it. In some parts. Not all. Going after these ones with the S's because they're part of the online mission to take them out.
I'll put it down. Give me some cover fire.
I love it when sometimes it's like too hard to complete opposite of what they
like the term. There's a term, reverse racism. Like that, I'm sorry, that in itself is racist. Like no, that's just racism. There's no such thing as reverse racism. There's racism, and that's it. Racism. Thanks, man. You had to mention the R word, but anyway, while we're at it. And my channels are not monetized anyway, so like I care. Right, go on.
They said that that's when a woman takes advantage of a man. I'm like, no.
No. That's a different problem.
That's just the rape word. It doesn't matter what the gender is.
You say the rape word, like, okay, you just said the word. It's not okay. There's no point coding it. You've just said it.
Anyway,
I'm trying to see if there's any places here that I haven't explored. I'm trying to look for areas that I can easily level up. By the way, how cool is this if you can just fly around like this?
Oh wow,
imagine the dumps that thing would take. What, you were there? I think of reverse racism as a category of racism. Exactly, it's just racism. It's like apple juice is a specific type of juice. I've heard some. Wait, hang on. Have I not been here before? What? Anyway, it's like apple juice is a specific type of juice. I've heard some people say racism can only be perpetrated by a more powerful group. No. If you're a minority and you hate a certain type of race that's more powerful, historically more powerful than you, that is still racism. Is it understandable? Yeah, probably, but it doesn't mean it's any better. Anyway, who the fuck am I to give lectures on racism? I'm white. Like, I experienced racism in Japan, and it's just like, that was weird. So, you know. Okay, that's kind of weird. But that's racism, yeah. It's unusual. But it happened. Did someone call me an orange prick? Nice kid. And I wasn't offended, I was just kind of confused. Like, how did he know I'm part orange? Like, where did that come from? It is racist if I were to make an assumption like, I know what Brian likes. He's going to play Space Invaders. That's not racist. That's got nothing to do with racism. That's just that's just straight up assumption. And you're probably right. I have not played Space Invaders on a stream ever. I have not played Space Invaders in years, but you can guess what the first game that I play on the arcade machine will be. Just for oh wait, have I found something here?
Eddie's complex.
I don't know what that's about.
That sounds
bad titty. There's a YouTube channel you should watch of that age as well. Have you ever seen that channel?
No.
You don't actually get to see the guys talking. You just hear their voices, and they show clips of old 80s movies and how fucked up they are by today's standards. And it's great. They like Police Academy is probably one of their better ones. I don't want to ruin what they talk about. I want you to just go and look it up and watch it. And they do talk about Porkies. That's one of the movies they talk about as well. Soul Man is another one they talk about. I think they talk to Get to the Chopper.
I've seen that movie.
Yeah, like there's no way that could work now. They also talk about Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf is another one I think they talk about. I think of all the movies that were released in that era, the most fucked up one is Revenge of the Nerds.
Yep.
Because of one particular scene. No, one. No. Well, yeah, actually, Police Academy falls down that path too. Where one of the characters is straight up pervy. The scene I'm talking about is where the nerd dresses up the same as the jock, like Darth Vader. And the girlfriend doesn't know. And he goes into this, like, wacky, zany, haunted room. Moon room, that's right, it was the moon room. And goes down and does things to her. She doesn't know that it's a nerd. And then once she's climaxed and then he takes off the mask, she's freaked out at first, but then she's like, oh, you nerds are amazing. And then all of a sudden it's okay. It's like, what? As a kid, it didn't really make as much sense, but I knew something was not quite right. But as an adult, you watch that and it's like, oh, that's fucked up. That is that's wrong. And they thought it was okay to do that, to have that scene in the movie. No one sat there and went, are you sure?
It is coming from the same movie, but they put security
cameras. Yeah, we got Bush. Yeah. That's it.
And then selling the pictures and fine.
And that act is actually what got them approval to join the cult, the frat. These guys know their business. Like, what? It's a fucked up movie. Total Recall, that's a little deceptive. Total Recall's got nothing really... Like, it's a 90s movie. Is it a 90s movie? Just? I think it's 90.
I'm looking it up.
It's that era when the 90s were still being affected by 80s bullshit.
No, fuck off, not the 2012.
No. Boo! Boo this man. Boo!
Okay.
No.
Alright. I'm glad I'm not in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'd lose this. Alright, so I'm guessing 1990.
You locking it in?
Yeah, I like 1990. I got no friends.
Okay. He's locking it in. He's locking in 1990. And we'll get back to you next episode.
Boo!
You are correct. 1990, good friend.
Yeah, like I said, it was that era that the 90s were just starting to really, we're still shaking off the 80s effect, but it wasn't an 80s movie because it didn't have half of the dodgy shit that was in most 80s movies.
Yeah,
the effects were good enough.
I did not know that. Apparently it started filming in 1997.
It took them 3 years?
Yeah.
That's why it's got 80s bullshit in it. Okay.
Yeah. Because the company that was originally working on it went bankrupt, so they had to find another company to take over.
We just activated a cutscene on a mission that I've accepted and forgot about, so yeah. Okay, long story short, there is the Tree Clan and there is the Cave Clan, and they don't like each other. That's all you need to know. Okay, moving on. You don't need to know any more. As you wish. This guy's got 4 eyes. How's it going, 4 eyes? You know if this was a real alien race, that's what the humans would be calling them. How's it going, 4 eyes? Going to Specsavers? All the shit jokes.
That's a big kitty cat. Looks like Blanca from Street Fighter. The tail.
Blanca and his aged. What do you call it? I'm trying to figure the terminology for it. His declining years, that's the word. Nice. All I had to do is go further, closer. That's weird.
Go closer to that scary looking thing.
Don't. No, closer. I will kill a Zumba. They speak like this because they're dickheads. Hey, you are brave and strange. Did my father ask you to come?
That's a weird pickup line.
Affirmative. Tell him I did not bend, not to the last. I die with pride, showing will of Tree Clan. Same will that fought clan for 10,000. What does 10,000 suns mean? Is that like 10,000 years? I'm guessing. Okay.
Like you, sun years.
Poor Simius, you are slave to prone cowards. My heart cries for you. Bravo to bravo. I don't think he really cares. This warrior will end your suffering. Now savor your last meal. Is death your choice? So be it. Go, Simius, feed on his flesh. Yeah, I think he's Gwar. What? Really need voice acting. I'm sorry, but if they do another Xenoblade, can we get voice acting on all missions? It will take them an eternity, but still. You are next. All who aid Tree Clan will die. Alright, this is the part where I shoot you. That's how simple the missions are sometimes. You just wait for the fight to start, whip out the guns and start firing. You don't have to worry about why, how. Come on. Oh.
Want to steal my Buffalo Bill ice cream? So
Do you
I
know?
whip up my gun, challenge them to a battle at noon, and by the time I shot the bugger, the ice cream melted.
Do you know the Wild West era that you always see these Western movies, you know, cowboys, Indians and all that? That only lasted like, what, 15 years or something?
Yeah, not very long.
And it's like, from the way the movies describe it, you think this shit was going on forever.
So, also not that old as well. We're watching some like...
There were cars. Cars were being introduced towards the end.
That's what I was trying to get to. Because I was watching an old John Wayne movie, like not John Wayne as we know him, like, hey, Pilgrim.
He was getting older.
No, not that old John Wayne. We're talking about young John Wayne.
Oh, right.
These movies are old. Like, this is, I forgot one of them somewhere, but he was in a movie that was like a remake of The Three Musketeers, but with cowboys instead.
I need to see that. That sounds shit.
And they do mention that it was like late cowboy era, so you do see people with cars and whatnot. And the other thing that they also, the other thing about that series, the way it progresses, it goes from like the cowboy era to like the war era, so they've gone from the cowboy to but yet still the Three Musketeers.
Right. Sounds like a shit movie, but gotta watch it because it's so shit.
Not that bad. Well, I don't remember being bad. Come on, Dr. Google, don't throw me out.
By the way, changing the topic a little bit, still in America though. I don't plan on going to America until Trump is out. I just don't feel like shit is safe there while he's in power. I might be wrong. I don't know. Do you get that sensation though that like while he's in power, shit's unpredictable? Volatile would be the word.
Wanting to buy Iceland, wanting to make Canada a new.
Yeah, and I don't normally get. I don't normally get political. Yeah, I don't normally get political, but just I'm sick of waking up in the morning. What has Trump done now? Like, it sounds like a shit uncle going out of control. I'm over it. Just could someone sort him out? Fucking sort your bloody president out, will ya? That's what I feel like saying.
Are you kidding me? I'm looking at the movie now. Because I remember it being like a cowboy remake of Three Musketeers, and it's called Three Musketeers.
They just straight up call it Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Hey, it's True Sinister. If I do go, I will go as soon as he's out of power. But I think I know what you're hinting at because he is going for a third term. Is it third? Yeah. Which you're not supposed to do, but you know, Trump be Trump. Okay, look, again, don't really care about politics, but I'm more interested in the logistics of it. If he gets, he wants to get JD to take over the reign and become the president, and then he wants JD, the vice president, to then just simply hand him the presidency, and that's how they're going to get around the rules.
Isn't JD some sort of creepy sex criminal, if I recall?
What, actual criminal? Like the JD?
That's the guy I'm thinking of, the guy with the creepy smile.
The guy with the beard that always looks like he just shit his pants. Nah, during the Zelensky interview where they were, you've seen that interview where Trump was going off at him, asking for money, and then JD kicks in and goes, "You haven't even said thank you." That guy. You don't know?
No.
Just type into Google Vice President of the United States. You'll see. And when you see him, you'll see this shit-eating grin that you just instantly want to punch. He's just got such a bad JD Vance. Yeah. That guy. He's just got such a. He's just got this shit-eating grin look that you want to punch. Not into violence, but that guy, I make an exception. No, he's just a very, very bad man.
Do you remember Ghostbusters was a dickhead like a Christian was like the mayor? That's what he reminds me of.
This man has no penis. Isn't he the Minister of Environment?
Something like that.
Yeah. And he actually makes an appearance in the new Afterlife, I think.
Apparently, when I heard that one, it was a dragon ship and people went around and didn't even actually bad guy.
He's been going for the last, 40 years now with that line, "This man has no penis." I'm sure he's gotten over it. Like, he shows people now, like, come on. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but... I would love to own that table. That is such a good pinball machine. Oh, do they?
Yep.
Maybe there might be an unlock for that. Like a dip switch. A dick switch. Anyway, look. The long and the short of it is that American politics is just getting in the way of all the other interesting stuff we could be reading about or watching. And there was, not The Onion. What's the Australian equivalent of The Onion? The Chasers. Yeah, they were saying Aussies are getting fed up with waking up just to see what this mad, insert rude word here, has done. We're fucking tired of it, they said.
You know what I find most ironic about American politics? The most intelligent about American politics is the stuff that
are you talking about the... Yeah, that and it's got the dude from the Chasers on it. Yeah. They do the most balanced, non-biased sort of approach. They just explain in dumb, simple terms what's going on without giving their take, so to speak. Like you can't, you come out of their shows, you can't tell which side of the politics they're a fan of. You can guess, but they won't straight up tell you. And I really reckon that that's what all media outlets should be. You shouldn't be able to tell if Fox is pro-Trump or whatever, but unfortunately you've got morons that own these media outlets not doing news, they're just doing opinion pieces. Yeah. I just don't understand what Rupert Murdoch gets out of it. Sorry, I remember when newspapers bring the news. I'm sorry, I thought we were in America. I love that. Randy. That part. Nintendo Switch notifications remain my go-to for unbiased news source. Okay. Probably the only... It's affecting gaming now, though. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's not affecting it for us here in Australia, but it is.
Here we go.
Because it'll affect gaming prices. Probably not the same topic related to housing. It's just kind of stupid. This place that we bought has already gone up 40%, which is good for us. But imagine you're not able to be not able to be getting into the market at the moment. You're still thinking about it. You might not want to think for too much longer because it's getting 40%. It's gone up 40%. That's nuts. On the whole price of the whole house. Hey, we just unlocked another nav point. Do you know what I'm really bummed out the most about with Switch 2 though? Take a guess. Besides the price.
Besides the price?
Yeah, I'm talking about features. There's something that it doesn't have.
No C-stick.
No, Street Pass. No Street Pass. I was kind of hoping that they would introduce Street Pass for the Switch too. Because that shit went off on 3DS. No reaction. Okay, right, cool, fine.
No, I never use it. I'm not
Alright, Nigel, no friends. You didn't even need to have friends. You just had to go out of your house.
Again,
and your point is... Oh my god.
The only time I've seen people use Street Pass is at conventions. Like whatever it is.
I'm telling you, that hits, that you basically were allowed to get up to 10 hits, and by hit, it means that when you pass by someone else that had a 3DS, oh, you're in my way, get out of my shot. There we go. When you pass, damn it, when you walk past someone else that had a 3DS, your me would go to them, and their me would go to you. And it was restricted in what you could type. You could only type up to, I think it was like 12 characters. And what some people do would put in a URL shortener and put that in as the text. And you could actually then link it to, I don't know, Pornhub or something. But it was very restricted what you could do. But you could actually get items in games. If you're playing the same game as they are, you would actually be able to unlock certain items or get free gifts from that game if you unlocked that Street Pass hit. So, and when I used to go to Japan with the 3DS, I'd get fucking so many hits with that damn thing. I actually managed to unlock someone from every province in Japan. It actually told you where they were from.
Damn, that's impressive.
Yeah, and I managed to unlock all of the provinces and all of the states in Australia, which is not hard. There's only what is that? New South Wales, New Zealand. Sorry.
Do we count Northern Territory and ACT?
They were counted as separate areas, territories or states. Yeah. And ACT had one of its own too. That was the hardest one to get. Yeah. That was the hardest one to get. But I did unlock it. But like I said, going to Japan and unlocking these things was like an absolute blast of a time, because you'd get a little green notification flashing on the. Here, I've got one here. So here's my 3DS, and at the moment I've got no notifications because I don't take this bad boy out. But on the top right there's a notification light, and it will flash when.
What's Samus aiming at?
Yeah, actually on that side, yeah. And that will flash green if you got a street pass hit. And if they had like this sold gangbusters, but the Switch has sold more, hasn't it? I'm not sure.
Probably.
Can you search it? Is 3DS?
Yes, Dr. Googs.
Come on, do your job. By the way, that 3DS that I've just showed you is worth a shit ton now. Was it you who said Sonic Spinball was the weakest entry, but you liked all the Genesis games? Well, that is my opinion. I don't know if it was me that mentioned that or another person with the same statement, but yeah, Switch sold more. Switch sold more.
Yep.
Blame True Sinister.
Drum roll, but you sort of
I need to get a drum roll sound effect. Add that to the list.
Yeah, but how much more did the Switch? Okay, I got 3 things. I got Nintendo Switch selling 150.86 million. That's million with an M, like M&M's.
Okay. Yeah.
And 3DS sold 75.94 million. That's million with another M. And I like how it's got Wii U with 13.56 million units sold, which I call bullshit on, but
I still find it kind of bizarre. If I sold 13 million anything, I'd be stoked. But in the games industry, that's a fail. That's just mental. 13 million and that's a fail. It's just crazy. Anyway.
To be fair, Nintendo's also a bigger company. Their market's a lot more wider.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a sales guy. It's True Sinister. Yeah, I do think it's just kind of mental that the Wii U didn't sell more than it did. And oh my God, every time I hear these people claiming to be Nintendo fanboys and they go, oh, but I didn't get a Wii U. Fake. Fraud. You're a fraud. You're not a real Nintendo fanboy. Shut up. Your Nintendo fanboy license has been revoked. I bought one and I'm not even a real fanboy. Well, I guess with all the shit I've got behind me, I could be classed as one. I'm not sure. All right, let's play this game.
You secretly a spy for the red team.
I spy for anything gaming. I got to stop having hot takes. I think because I'm anti this, anti that. I really just need a shield. I think, but just these gaming companies. Yeah, okay, fanboy. But these gaming companies just do things or make announcements that just grind my gears, just cheese me off. And the Switch one, the biggest thing that pissed me off with Switch 2 announcement is wanting to charge $10 for a welcome. I can see that they're gonna eventually roll back on that. It should just be part of the package. Why is it that, and especially Miyamoto, right, not wanting to give out Wii Sports as a he was like really hesitant. No, I made that. We should sell it. Like, why? What happened to packing games? When you buy a console, you should at least get one game with it. Do you know?
Yeah, I remember the Master System where the packing game was.
Alex Kidd.
Packing game. Yeah, Alex Kidd.
Make it into it. I don't care, but at least give me something to play when I first buy it. Don't be such a tight ass. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. You can afford it. It's not like we're not asking you to give us your system killer like Sonic the Hedgehog, which is what Sega had to do. You guys are in the lead. We get it. You don't have to, but it would be just nice if you did instead of being goofballs about it. I don't think I'm going to be on Nintendo's whitelist anytime soon. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
But you had to pay extra for that. So Nintendo have had that in their head for a long time that, well, if you want to buy a console that happens to come with whatever, insert game here, I'll give you an idea of how tight ass Nintendo can be. The Metroid Special Edition 3DS did not come with that game. I had to buy that separately. So I just find that absurd. Brian.
When buying a 3DS, they're so tight that they don't even, give you the charger for the console.
Yeah, that one didn't come with a charger. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I even bothered. Like, no, I'm good. I don't want to pay $40 for your official shit. Yeah. I just really annoyed that Nintendo does. It's not just Nintendo, but it's mainly Nintendo. But they just make these announcements that wouldn't really hurt them to just be the nice guy for a change and stop doing douchey things. Like their shares are not going to go down because of this.
Well, their name's going to be remembered for hundreds of years to come.
Don't be.
They're actually risking that much.
No, just be a nice guy and company and stop being douchebags. Is it really that hard? And Miyamoto should stick to overlooking the production of the games, not what they do once they're sold. That really lost me a lot of cred on Miyamoto Knuckles with hearing that story, how he was campaigning. No, we made that game, they should pay for it. Nah. This is so immature. He used to check in on them during like a smoke break or something and go down there and just, because they were isolated into their own, segregated into their own little area. You heard that story? Have you heard that? So that they were actually in Japan making this, but because they didn't want them to, spot company secrets, they segregated them into a little special area to make their their little Donkey Kong game. As I think they were referring to it. Not realizing how good that game was going to turn out. I reckon that kind of pissed Miyamoto off that, an outside lot of developers came in and actually did a not better job than Nintendo, but proved them that it's not just Nintendo that can make the games. Can I just get something like Imagine All Stars, but with Game Boy, All Stars, but with Game Boy Advance enhancements. Just give me Mario 64, but with the DS extras. I would like to see them. I've got that version. Oh, looks like you lost. The bank wins.
You remind me of checking out JB the other day. We've got a new AFL game coming out, and it's rated M.
Gambling. So what has it got? Is it because it's the sports bet advertising?
Yep.
I reckon. Okay, on that, I don't think there's actually any gambling aspects of the game. It's just that they advertise gambling sites.
Yeah, you got EA that does the same thing, but they get away with a 2 rating.
How's that? It's hardly bloody fair.
Here we go. AFL 26. Rated 15 plus. 4. Chance based and in-game purchases.
No way.
Online interact-
They're,
Yeah, it's
they're
got
doing the
loot
scumbag act.
Yeah, they've got loot boxes.
No.
Um,
An Australian game doing that now. That's just shocking. Not surprising.
Not
Just-
surprising, but
Just disappointing.
and also made again for online
Yeah, but that should never be like Animal Crossing's online. You don't see that being like an M-rated thing. That's bullshit. I call bullshit on that.
the AFL game. I like how it's like most of them are like rated G and suddenly like a big, you know, because jumping from a G rating to a to a
M rating.
That's a that's a pretty
Bit rude.
yeah. So yeah, it looked like the previous one was just rated G. Let's see, Rugby 25 by the same company. General online interactivity and chat. So yeah, it's not the online stuff. Yeah, the rollerblading in a football game. It's not that.
Inline
yeah,
skates, yeah. I had to try and work out what you were getting at there, but I got it in the end. I just don't understand why they're giving him a hard time because it's online. That shouldn't be a thing. There's been plenty of online games that got G ratings. Wait, where the fuck are you guys going? Heading? Come back here, guys. I got the expression. Yeah, what's that? Let's hang and yeah. There's some really bad ones. Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. What words that I can't mention here in this stream? No. Did you see that old news article from America where there was this American, you know the one I'm talking about, an American police chief, sheriff or something, was like, and there is no reason that any adult should be playing this game. It is sick and twisted and they should be going to jail. Like, what? I play Animal Crossing. That's a stretch, isn't it? Like, oh, because you play video games, you're on our target list. You're on our wanted list. It's a bit rude. Playing the Tetris. I actually had someone ask me during when I was working at the games. We had our sale and the place was packed. The shop was full. Couldn't, like, wearing a red shirt, because that was the uniform back then, was dangerous because you just get people peppering you with questions all day long. And this one guy would not leave me the fuck alone the whole day. Alright? So I'm getting bombarded with questions left, right and center. I get it. It's cool. We're busy. I get it. But this one guy he was overstepping the line. So he just kept asking me different questions because I think he was wanting to buy a Game Boy, but he wanted to be convinced, and I didn't have time to sit there and go through all the features with him. But I just basically said, yeah, it's a handheld. All these games here you can play, and you can buy the games for it. The battery life is about 8 hours, and if you can handle the fact that it's a black and white screen, it's actually it's a very popular system. Then he comes back to me, like, after thinking that was going to be the end of it. He goes, yeah, this game that comes with this Tetris, is it a violent game? I said, no, it's not a violent game. And I walked out the back of the shops with the shits because this guy just would not leave me alone. And the boss saw that I was pissed off. He goes, well, what's up with you? I said, this guy's just busting my chops. He won't leave me alone. He's asking me, is Tetris a violent game, for fuck's sake? So the boss goes out there, spots him, and escorts him out of the shop. It was like, oh, that was a bit harsh, but fuck, it was fun to watch. Yeah, he
got
Well,
kicked.
sorry, Tetris may not be a violent game. It won't lead to violence.
No, we'll get you kicked out of the shop. It was just great that he was just like, you're bothering my staff member, fuck off.
Right, now we need like a violent version of Tetris. Like,
how would you do that?
Like just,
I'm sure they could.
Like just have like the blocks drop down and then everybody just get like a big splash of blood.
Blood and fatalities and yeah.
All the pieces are made like blood, bones, gut pieces, gutrous. That's it. Although we do have somewhat of a common graphics version called Skell.
Wait, what?
There is, it's not really that hard. It's just Tetris with your piling up naked bodies.
Why? Why? Why is that a thing? Who's playing that to get their rocks off? Like, come on. I did see that there's a game. It's like a space trading game that has sex in it, and it's like it's actually supposed to be a fairly okay game, but happens to have sex scenes. It's like, what? And I'm not talking they hold hands and walk away and the camera fades to black. No, they show everything. We're coming for you, Brian. I'm trying to work out what that was in relation to. There's places where you're not supposed to wear a red shirt out here right now. Oh, right, America. Got it. That's what he gets for asking such a stupid question. Yeah, I was thinking Star Trek. Yeah, and didn't you drop blocks on people? I blocked stuff. I blocked like people in chat, but only because it's spammy.
Weaken the enemy.
I've never watched it. I know I've seen the scenes, but I've never sat and watched it. It just doesn't interest me. If I was a kid, that would have been funny shit, but as an adult, no. Not my, I don't know. Should I watch it? Like, because there was I hadn't watched Goonies, for example, until only a couple of years back. I actually really enjoyed that. You haven't seen Goonies?
No, I have seen it, but it's not back in the day.
Oh, okay.
I was like really young, but I don't remember.
We're coming for you was in relation to judging adults for playing games. Right. Oh, right. Got it.
Don't bother.
Record him playing kitty racing. I'm running out of fuel. Got half a tank. Shit. I've got a bigger tank in this skill though. I upgraded, so that's good.
This is reminding me of some of the simple. That makes me sound old. You just remind me of just how spoiled.
News alert! You are.
You're
having a stroke is what you're doing by the sound of it.
You won't see me doing that on the screen, but anyway,
oh, cutscene, cool. I'm older than Emerald, I think. I'm 37. Yes, you are. Correct. I don't have a ding sound, do I?
Hey, Leon Kennedy, with a bad facelift.
So that damn woman made her move. Oh, she'll pay for this. This is a racist guy, I think. No, not racist. He's xenophobist, I think would be xenophobic. Yeah. Well, if it isn't our little Xeno lover, come here to end the life of a fellow human, traitor. Where's the option to say, fuck you? Explain to Alex that Eliza is asked you to come in peace, or persuade Alex to stop his crime and turn himself in. Well, I don't think either one of these is going to really do anything, so... Do you like how she's an undercut, haircut lesbian with red hair? I take offense to that. I had hoped we might be fast friends, that you might have the wisdom to see that they are true what they are. Wait, have the wisdom to see things as they truly are. It seems I was mistaken. I implore you. Have you played Red Dead Redemption? Ah. Gotta play it. It's actually a really good game.
For that,
No, it is a good game though. I remember an old rap line where someone said, "You act old, you are old, you asshole," which someone was someone who was around my current age. I love now being my age, and I see people going, "Oh, geez, I'm turning 30 next year. God, I'm getting old." And I'm like, dude, that was like 22 years ago for me. Okay. Look at you, nothing but a snivelling cur in service to that idiot woman. But if you wish to discuss the matter, I am agreeable. You know what? I'm going to get in my skill and I'm going to stomp on you.
It's starting to sound like an episode of Jerry Springer now.
Jerry. Ask Alex why he can't compromise with xenoforms. Compromise? Compromise with the Venom that came stomping into our city? Yeah, that was a different faction. That was a different race. Oh, here we go. Wah. Say that the arms manufacturers prove interspecies cooperation, or tell Alex that his beliefs do not justify violence. How about just the option to say, stop being a butthead? True Sinister says, I'm old because I played old Nintendo. I'm old enough to remember when it was Sega versus Nintendo. I'm talking about a time in which new games are still being commercially released. Oh, right, for the old NES. Got it. Do you know what? I really did try to get into NES games. I just can't. I just... It never took off for me. Like, I was a Master System kid, and I don't like NES games. There, it's said. But I did play Legend of Zelda, and I did finish it. And I actually did enjoy that. So, and I do like Mario Bros. Not free. Funnily enough, I don't like free. I don't mind playing the Super Nintendo revamped version of it, but I can't handle the NES version.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I get why people like it. It's just not for me. Look at Earth's history. Even with just us humans, we fought a string of endless wars. This is getting philosophical here, guys. Just bear with us. We shared biology. God damn it. Learned each other's languages, and even with all that, peace never lasted. Wah. We get it. Can we just get to the part where we kick his ass and then he says, I'm sorry? Try to convince Alex that humans cannot survive alone, or seek to learn, wants to be friends. Okay. I just got a friends notification on Xbox, sorry. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to fight him. I do, but I'm gotta try and make it look good for the other guys. You honestly feel these Xenos are that great as an asset? I will concede that without their assistance, New LA might have fallen by now. See? He gets it. Oh, wait. But that doesn't. No. Am I wrong? See? Syntax error is happening. I was the original Lion King in real time. What? I'm old because I remember Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when it debuted. I was already old when that came out. I was already too old for that.
I'm so old. I remember when Sunrise was just the morning news, nothing more.
I remember when MTV played music. Now that is old.
I'm so old it's a crime.
Right, we're going to get to the part where he's going to... Yep, he's already decided. I'm an enemy. That Gundam looks... sorry, that mech looks a bit familiar. The colour scheme. Don't think that's a Neon Evangelist.
Ready to move on your command.
I used to watch Beavis and Butthead during its first run. Good fun story about that. We got Optus Vision. Remember that shit? No, you probably don't. It's like Foxtel, except with Optus. Hello? Is this thing? Hello? Hello?
I was thinking, wasn't that the place where you can rent DVDs from? But no, that was a big one.
No. Optus Vision was one of the very first pay TV offerings in Australia. It was a really big deal when it came out. And anyway, this was around about late 99, early 2000s era. And due to some error, we got free Optus in our house. Like, didn't even get charged. So we were just getting all the channels for free. And on Christmas Day, Optus Vision decided that it would be a great idea to just binge back-to-back episodes of Beavis and Butthead. So I spent Christmas '99 just watching Beavis and Butthead all day long. It was great.
Awesome.
This guy's mission is so boring. Just get out of here. Just put the jerk in prison, right? Alright, so that mission's done. Good. We need to see if this has changed anything. Hang on. Active. Oh, it's going up a notch, but it's not up. Oh man, this is going to take ages. You can't see it. Hang on.
I think it's because my head's blocking the way, isn't it?
Alright, if you can see, Gwyn has got a little heart there, but it's not completely full. It's a little notch. Yeah, we need to fill it up with a heart, which we're not going to do in this stream. We're going to end it. We're done for time. I just realized. Well, you got any last words?
I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
Yeah, I've noticed the energy dropped a little while back. These are the people that made today's stream. Have a nice day, says True Sinister. These are the people that made today's stream just a little bit more awesomer.
Since Spacies would like to thank all these awesome people for being good eggs.
All of these awesome people.
Every view,
it never
sub,
plays it.
donation,
I gotta do it manually.
Post, raid, comment, and all that other good stuff helps my channel grow to new heights.
We had Not Seb come in with the resub. Thank you very much.
Wow! Congratulations!
We had Emerald Rangers with the modding. Great job, man. You did well.
Well behaved tonight. Good job, class.
And before I go, I'm just going to fix up your screen, your head. Hang on.
What's wrong with my head? It's not my moustache again.
I wish I could virtually remove that using AI. What was his name? What's that Superman actor's name?
Oh, that guy, yes.
Cavell, whatever it is.
Not Calvin Klein, that's the other
No, Cavell. Cavell's his surname. I don't know. I can't remember.
Henry Cavell.
Henry, yeah, Henry. Who, by the way, is a bit of a champ. He actually builds his own PCs for fun. Did you know that?
Man.
Like he proved on a live stream, that he can build from scratch using components and put together and post live a functioning PC. Yeah, Henry, that's his name. Hang on.
Yep.
This is taking so long. I just want to make your screen normal again. Make Emerald Rangers good again.
Normal again.
Normal
was
again.
I ever normal? And was I ever good in the first place?
Could we just come up for our next election, just make Australia okay again? We're not really wanting great. We just want okay.
I was thinking we need to make it more Australian. We need to make Australia Bonza again.
Bonza. Now, there's a word you don't hear too often in this day. Yeah, the election's coming up. Great. I can't believe that got announced. That's the only thing I hate is you must vote. You have to vote. So all the pinheads that go in there with no opinion get to put something down on the paper.
Mm-hmm. The throwaway votes.
Make Nintendo cheap again. Yeah, that's a good one.
Were they ever cheap though?
No. Well, isn't it funny that during their Wii U era, they held out. I'll give them credit. They knew that they still got a product. We're not gonna drop our prices anytime soon. Yeah, they kind of resisted that urge, didn't they? So I'm just, oh man, that's frustrating. There's a little black line on your left there I'm trying to get rid of. And then we can call this an end to the stream.
Ah, there's a line.
If you look carefully, it says placeholder, see?
I mean,
all right, almost done.
You need the Superman effect.
Mad Magazine did the best one of that. When they cover that. Oh my god, I'm so old. I remember when Mad Magazine put out their satire on that. But it had them like trapped in like a credit card, and it said we accept Visa. That line just sticks with me to this day. Like how dumb that was. Like what? Almost finished. We're almost done. Oh, that will do. My name's been Brian. I've been gaming Since Spacies. Which camera am I looking at? This one. My name's Brian. I've been gaming Since Spacies. Catch you on Tuesday.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay.